Oh, that's tough to look at. Oh my days. Look at that ghast. Turn around. It's a one-eyed ghast. The texture pack that we're reviewing for Throwback Thursday is the Wanderlust texture pack by Pathway Studios. It's currently rated 4.3 stars out of 5 stars from 3,024 reviews, and it currently costs 990 mine tokens, which is the equivalent of £4.99 in my local currency, and it's currently available in the Marketplace Pass if you have it. It says, bring some realism to your world with this resource pack that will deliver an immersive experience unlike you've ever had. With next level aesthetics, you'll want to take the time to explore every cave and corner. Designed to enhance the default Minecraft look while keeping its charm. A 32x semi-realistic resource pack by Super Busy Studios and Pathway Studios. And before we begin, let me just take a second to thank Blondie Lil One for using her channel membership perk to boost this texture pack to the top of the Throwback Thursday list. If you didn't know, channel members get priority on Throwback Thursdays. You get to claim one priority texture pack per month, and that means that it gets boosted to the top of the list. If we get more than one priority, I'll do it on a case-by-case, first-come, first-served basis, but it's an easy way to get your texture pack boosted to the top of the list, which usually has 7 or 8 texture packs on it, meaning it's about 7 or 8 weeks behind. And you can get your priority perk by becoming a channel member today. So let's get this texture pack reviewed. Welcome back to the home of the texture pack review. I am your host, the Dazman, and today we're in a brand new creative world for the Wanderlust texture pack for Throwback Thursday. And I gotta be honest with you, it's setting my alarm bells ringing with all of the mentions of semi-realistic, realism, and all of that in the description. I'm a little bit scared about how this is gonna look, but for Throwback Thursday, it's not about what I want to review, it's about what you guys want to see me review. So thank you once again to Blondie Lil One for the suggestion and the channel membership priority perk to make sure it gets put to the top of the list. Now, if you enjoyed today's texture pack review, please do leave a like on the video. Drop a comment down below with your review of what you see in today's video as well as your review on the review. What do you like or dislike about what it is I'm showing you in this review so I can continue to grow? And if you are new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Those are three very simple, very free ways that you can help the channel grow. But if you want to be more involved, like Blondie, then please do consider becoming a channel member or a Patreon member. You get perks, you get mentioned in the credits, and you manage to help support the channel to make this content or the content on the sister channels, Dazman Plays and Dazman Reacts. You can go and check those out too. The links are in the description. That's the end of all that YouTube stuff. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to go to the left-hand side of the screen and let's get the GUI on the screen as well for you. Quite a simplified title card, a non-existent settings screen, and I'll be honest with you, like I said, the realism is kind of worrying me, but what I've seen so far in the setup, I'm not completely against it. It doesn't look too bad. I'm very interested to see how updated this pack is. Is it updated all the way? I don't think it is, but we'll find out. And just how does it mesh with the realism in the world? I really hope it's going to work well. That should be enough time for the GUI. So let's get back to this now. And looking around, I mean, we've got a lovely sky. The sky is very nice. I love the clouds. Very nice effect. We've got a pixelated sun, which is beginning to set as well. So we'll have to be aware of that. But just looking off into the distance there, that looks quite nice. It doesn't strike me as too different from Minecraft, but the colors look good. It is a bit dreary, a bit darker as we get nearer in this biome, which I believe is an acacia biome, but it's not completely orange. It's a nice feeling. And if we travel over here, we can go and see what the water looks like. But we've already got a mishmash of colors. There's a bit of a green and a bit of a blue here. Not bad. If we get down here to look at the animation on it. Okay, quite a standard subtle animation, very slow movement. Not bad at all. Good color to it, I think. Not bad. And then if we go over here, we've got the grass and the dirt. So there is a bit of a pixelization to it. I don't know if there's any variation. There is definitely variation. Look, we've got one little flowering bit there, another little flowering bit there, but then none here. So we've got block variation, and it's quite a few block variations actually. Different color flowers showing. We love variation on this channel. I do believe it's the future of Minecraft in variation. So that's grass and dirt. Do we have any stone around that we can have a look at? We've got gravel. Okay, gravel looking very noisy. Not too sure if there's variation there. I'm not very good at those kind of puzzles. I don't think I'll be able to tell you if there was. And then if we go and check up here, we can see what else we've got. So we've got, is that cobblestone? That's stone. Okay, yeah, why would it be cobblestone? So again, very pixely. This feels like an older pack. Definitely does feel like an older texture pack, which is probably why it's in the marketplace pass. But okay. I don't see any variations on that stone there. No immediate ones popping out. It is very pixely though. Just beware with that. Pop over here just to double check if there is any variation. What is that? Is that gravel again just floating? Alright, so it looks like we've got grass variation, but not much else. I'm just going to stop the sun from setting, and then we can have a look at some mobs. So, we've got the cows over here. Alright, so immediately looks like a standard Minecraft cow really, with a more prominent tail, I guess. The face, oh yeah, okay. Heavy blur, heavy pixels. No variation to the mobs, which is fine. It didn't mention that. Not a problem. Obviously with Minecraft moving to add variation, I feel more and more texture packs will have that. I'll try not to mention that in every video. But okay, I mean, from like here, I think it's absolutely fine. I think it's doing all right. You know, it's very much paying homage to vanilla. It's staying very vanilla inspired. But then as you get closer, the face is very pixeled. Very pixeled in there. So just bear that in mind. Do we have any pigs, sheeps, or chickens around? So we do have some sheep off in the distance, but we've also got some flowers to look at first as well. So you can just see how the flowers look. Again, heavy on the pixels. Very old school, not very polished. Oh, wow. Okay, so the sheep has a nose, a sticky out nose, some weird eyes as well. Look at that. That's like Palpatine's eyes from Star Wars right there. Definitely pixel art going on here. It's not your most polished or your most clean texture pack. Let's throw that away. And then if we was to shear it. All right, so the body's pretty much the same as the wall, but when you get rid of the colored wall, it stays as a white body. I don't like that. Now, is there an argument for it? Probably. I mean, it's the fur grows out white and then you dye it for the color. That's up to you if you want to add that lore. I've just thought that off the top of my head. I prefer the more detailed color change on the body. So that's not really one for me. But I like the shape of the face. The face looked really nice. Do we have that pig or chicken around? Okay, so we had a pig spawn in. We've actually had two pigs spawn in. Got some ears designed on the side. Again, heavy pixels. Can we split you two out, please? Thank you. I like the detail of the ears. Other than that, quite plain Jane. Not too much going on there. And then with the chicken as well, again, very vanilla-esque. In fact, hardly any change there. I wouldn't even say there's heavy pixelization on that, really. That feels very standard for a chicken. So not too much changing there, and you kind of expect it. I believe it said something about being vanilla inspired. So there is only so much they're going to change. Let's look at the horses now. I like that horse. I just like that little bit of hair on the under the neck there. Quite a nice little detail. Yeah, we're not getting the most polished textures out here, but that's not necessarily bad though. Some people don't mind this. It doesn't need to be the cleanest thing in the world. Okay, skeleton horse coming up next. Whoa. Okay, ooh, it looks a bit more staticky. Not sure how I feel about that. It is kind of borderline low quality, in my opinion. Maybe lo-fi even. I don't want to knock it yet. We haven't done too much of a review on it for me to know whether or not it's bad, but it definitely doesn't feel like your highest quality texture pack that you've had. Like, creatively, that's a really nice design for a zombie horse. Really nice design. In fact, there's even a smattering of transparency in there as well. Really nice for a horse that you never see in a survival world. But it just feels a bit low quality. There's bits here that I like. To be honest with you, there is. Like, I like how the overall world feels. I don't necessarily like the vanilla aspect to it, but that's to be, understood. That's kind of what I'm all about, not really liking vanilla texture packs. And the pixelization is a bit heavy, but we'll carry on. There is a village over there, so we're going to head over there. We're going to see what villagers and iron golems look like. All right, so we are approaching an acacia village now. And first thing I'm seeing, I really like that path block from up here. I think as we get closer, I'm going to dislike it. But from up there, it looked really nice. Okay, so they've gone for like a viney or mossy path block. Dirt path right there. Okay, kind of mosaic-esque. As you get closer, like there, it's not nice to look at. Not nice to look at all. But as a off in the distance type kind of block, I like the color. That's not too bad. It's really showing its age. We've got the logs here, the planks and the stairs, not too bad at all. We got some foliage, some vegetation even, not foliage. And then we've got a villager. I really like the hat. The creativeness. Oh, hang on. Okay, let me just calm this one down for a second. So a few of the creative decisions I really like. I like the way it's a straw hat. I feel like when this came out, this probably was quite progressive in terms of how it looks. I mean, we got this guy with what looks like some crazy teeth. How you doing, mate? Scar on his face as well to add some character. We've got diversity too, so make sure we mention that. They are scary faces, though. It is those scary realism style faces that a lot of people don't like, that I've seen in my channel, in my comments. A lot of people don't like them. But definitely some goodness going on there in terms of creative decisions and in terms of diversity. How you doing, mate? You all right? Okay, yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. It fits the pack well. I like that hay bale. Nice, nice little change with the blue strips. And then the iron golem over here. Okay. I can't tell if that's meant to be a massive grin or if he's had his jaw ripped off. Very scary eyes. I like the weathered iron look, though. That does look quite nice to show, like, character and age. Okay, again, yeah, there's stuff here I like, there's stuff here I don't. I mean, I'm not immediately dismissing this at all. In terms of realism, it's ticking the boxes for realism. You've got the scary faces. You've got the over pixelization. This is early realism as well, to be honest with you. It's not photorealism, which is it's a plus, but you can see in some of the icons at the bottom as well, it's definitely ticking early realism boxes. There's stuff to like, there's stuff I don't like. We'll carry on anyway. Let's set it to nighttime. Let's see what hostile mobs look like. And I love how I keep saying we'll carry on, like I'm going to end the texture pack review halfway through. That's not going to happen. We have a moon coming up there, again, pixelized, but the clouds look really nice. Honestly, these style of clouds, they do so well when they're lit up at night. It almost feels like an extra step up from the Minecraft quality. It kind of feels offish, like it feels separate from the world. I don't know if that's a positive or a negative, to be honest with you. It just doesn't fit the Minecraft world, but it looks really nice, and I like the dark sky behind it too. In terms of the world, the darkness is the darkness, really. It doesn't feel particularly darker. I mean, over there feels quite light because you got the lighter blocks. Over here feels a bit more dreary with the darker blocks, but nothing really jumping out as being overly dark. Let's get the night vision potion on anyway for you guys to see easier. Over here, oh, yeah, okay, before we zoom in too much, remember, arachnophobia warning, okay? We got spiders, it's a texture pack we don't know, and it's a potential realism texture pack. That means that these spiders could look a little bit dodgy, okay? So just arachnophobia warning. Let's head down here then, and let's see. Oh, they disappeared. Oh, no, there we go. So we'll start with the spider. We'll get it out of the way. It's a beefy spider. It's definitely got some fatter legs. Looks quite hairy. It's almost tarantula style. Tarantula. I can't speak. Honestly, I'm developing a lisp. It's got big, cute eyes, or as cute as a spider's eyes can be. It's got the pincers on the face. Definitely feels like a beefy boy right there. Over here, we've got a skeleton. Loving the cracked design, although the face probably leaves a bit to be desired. But the cracks on the back of the head, the weathered look, very nice. Consistent with the skeleton horse as well. Transparency is good. There's good shape to it. Very skinny legs. Okay, I like that. And then over here we got the zombie. Bright and colourful clothes. Okay, same style of realistic face that they've gone for. Or have they? Yeah, I feel like they have. It feels like it's stretched around the square in an un-Minecrafty way. I like the missing eye detail. There is some detail here. It's weird that they went for the weird sheep detail and then go for these kind of facial details and the weathered looks. I don't know, man. It feels like they let the intern do the sheep. But that's just me. And then is there a creeper? I saw one earlier. Might have disappeared. Let's find a creeper. There we go. Ooh, okay. Okay. It's a weird green. Now, what I want to do, actually, before we look at that too tough, let's go over here. So my theory is the creepers are meant to look like dirt and grass. Other people's theories are they're supposed to look like leaves. Yeah, I could see that looking more like a leaf. I could see this looking more like a leaf in this texture pack. Let's throw this up here. Maybe not this leaf. Do we have... There we go. Over here. Let's put it on here. Okay, it's not particularly the same color, but it is the same kind of digital feel that you get there. I don't like the creeper, right? I don't like him at all. I think that's nasty. I don't like the face. I don't like the colors. It's a mishmash of color. But yeah, some detail. Some detail here that I really like. I liked the skeleton. I liked how beefy the spider was. I liked the zombie's face for what it is, but again, it's showing its age, so just bear in mind there are cleaner, newer, higher quality texture packs out there, but I think there's a place for this. I do, especially for nostalgic play, so just bear that in mind. Let's head out to the ocean now, and let's go and see what the ocean monument looks like. Alright, so it looks like we got very lucky from one of my favorite events in Minecraft when the ocean monument spawns underneath the ice block. Now, obviously, we still have night vision potion on, but this just barely made it. Look at that. Just opens up for us. Let's get under here and see how this looks. Ooh, okay. I really, really like these these prismarine bricks, sorry. I love the purple color in it. I love the detail. I love the cracked nature of it. I love the fact that we seem to have variation, or is it, yeah, it looks like variation. It could just be directional. No, it's variation. There is variation in this block. I love that. It's a creative, unique block design as well. I like that. The prismarine itself, I like that too. That's not too bad. Now, I'm not seeing any immediate color change, or am I? I always get told that I miss it. It's not immediately apparent to me. That's just being honest there. If we pop over here, all dark prismarine is more of a flatter, almost granite-esque design there. And oh. Okay, now, if you've watched my texture packs enough, you know I love any texture pack that changes things quite drastically. This is not a vanilla texture pack then. It is in places, but not fully. I mean, that's an awesome sea lantern. Like, it's covered in moss. Now, I wish, and this is me like nitpicking here and probably changing the goalposts, I wish there was variation on this so that you had a clean one and a mossy one like this, just to help show the age and withered nature. But you know what? That gets points. That gets points from me. I like that. Let's pop this open. All right, we got the... Oh, sorry. Hello. Oh, okay. Pixelized eye. Nasty color, though. Looking kind of like the undead here. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. They've gone for a theme there. That looks all right. I'm not actually getting massive realism vibes from this, you know. Like, I don't hate this at all. It's not up there in one of my top 10 packs, but I don't hate this at all. This is definitely one that's been good to unearth. Thank you very much, Blondie, for the suggestion. I like the Guardian as well. The green, I prefer the green to the grey. Just to make sure that that's mentioned. And then I think if we fly out here or swim out here a little bit, we should find a drowned. Harder to do in a cold biome, I believe. There we go. We got one here just as I was about to cut. All right, so cousin to the zombie, it's the same face. It's got a bit of like seaweed and stuff on it, and then it's got that even more withered effect on the clothes. Okay, not bad. I really liked that sea lantern, and I really liked that prismarine bricks. Those were really good in my opinion. I also kind of like that ice and snow behind us. I never mentioned it before. Let's get the milk bucket. Okay, yeah, no, I like that. That's cool too. Like I said, there's some stuff here that I really do like. I don't want to be overly gushing for it because it is quite an old pack. You can tell it's aged, but man, if I saw this when it first came out, I probably would have been very impressed. Just saying. Let's go and find a trial chamber now, and let's see if this pack has been updated to include those. All right, so we are in the trial chamber now, and it doesn't look like it's been updated to include every block. So copper is here. Copper is fine. Not bad at all. But then you've got the copper bulbs. You've got the tuff. Doesn't look like it's been updated to even include trial chambers. So it's quite an outdated pack, unfortunately. The copper, both colors look absolutely fine, though. I don't hate them at all. I think they're all right. Everything else, unfortunately, is just standard vanilla. And then that goes for the breeze as well. So not a ton to look at. We can see the magma blocks down here too, which look quite nice. I'll be interested to see if magma cubes look like that. Hopefully they do, but you never know. Let's head over to the armory then, and let's see what everything looks like. And we'll be able to check if the Pale Oak Garden's been updated. But if this hasn't, it's almost... Well, actually, I think it is pretty certain it won't be. All right, so we are in the armory now, and we get to see how the world generates in, and you get a little bit more of, I don't know if it is photorealism, but it's definitely implied photorealism with the tuff here, which is weird. Tuff was updated. Okay, cool. Deep slate. It's not the nicest, prettiest thing to look at there, so just bear that in mind. Then we've got, so cherry blossom trees don't look like they've been updated. You've got the rest of the trees here. We're just going to fly through a lot of these. Nothing really standing out too much. They look absolutely fine. Nothing to tear away from it. I like the acacia tree. Like the leaves as well will be in the same kind of green. The dark oak hasn't updated, which means the creaking wouldn't have either. We've got the, not dark oak, pale oak, sorry. There is the dark oak there. Mangrove even been updated? I'm not sure. Yeah, it has. I think, yeah, it has. Look, you got the vines dropping down and stuff. I think that has, yeah. Okay, and then we've got the doors. A few nice doors here. We're back to that pixelization, though. Coming in here for the details. And then you've got the vanilla doors, too. Okay. Carpets, beds, and trapdoors. So the trapdoors look good. The beds look clean. The color's nice as well. And you've got the ores and precious blocks. I like the embossed nature of the diamond and the gold. Heavy pixels on the ore blocks. That's a shame. Kind of gives it that lack of quality feel. Then the windows and the glass, sorry. Okay, quite a thick border. Going to go very much against people who like seamless glass and want seamless glass in Bedrock. Color looks nice though. I like the color. And then for the blocks themselves. So we're going to see quite a bit of pixelization here. There's some good detail to it though. And then there's some vanilla in here too. I like this. The stone bricks look nice. Okay. Got the slime here too. All right, so coral doesn't blend in at all. Interesting. Sand and red sand. Granite. Is that diorite? Okay, I can understand why people don't like diorite when I see it looking like that. One to remember. Bricks. Bricks look all right. I do not like the nether bricks. Or the red nether bricks. That's going to be an interesting fortress. End stone. Bricks. Okay. What's this? Quartz. Smooth quartz. We've already seen the prismarine and stuff. Some of these blocks look really nice. I really like that. That polished black stone. That looks nice. Some of these stone blocks look really nice. Some of them look poor. And then you've got the workbenches and other fancy blocks here too. Okay, the boat's cool. I like the workbenches. They look nice. I see the realism aspect in those. And then up here too, that's a very nice respawn anchor, animated as well. Okay, what's that? Redstone lamp, glowstone. Some of these blocks look really ugly. Some of them look really nice. Let's get up here and then down here. You see the paintings. Okay, quite a medieval feel to them, but still pixelized. And then down here, so we'll start with the weapons. All right, we don't have copy and paste. This is a very rudimentary weapon here. Very pixely though. Very difficult to make out. Then you've got the leather armor. Okay, holds its color well as well. Not bad. Up here we got chainmail. So you know I'm going to say I don't like it because there's no transparency here. A bit too much leather in my chainmail, if I'm being honest with you. Got the weapons. Again, a lot of pixelization, but you have to applaud them for having separate weapons per tier. Iron, not nice to look at, in my opinion. Neither of the weapons, actually. Oh, okay, carry on. Up here, gold. Now, the armors look copy and paste now. That's a shame. Again, I can appreciate the weapon shape, but yeah, definitely showing its age. Diamond and diamond weapons. Netherite. Oh, Netherite is disgusting. Ugh, don't like that. Okay, and the weapons. Weapons look kind of poor. I like the creative choice for the wings, though. The elytra. The trident. They've added a bit of flair. Not much, but a bit. The shield is okay. The mace isn't updated, nor is the heavy core or the bundle. So then that just leaves putting on the pumpkin. So if we go over here and put this on, I look like a derp. And if we're wearing it, okay, easy to see what's going on. Good visibility. You can look out the nose and see what's going on there. That's good. No surprises there then. And then if we just put that back, thank you. And then check out survival. No change to the survival bar. The hunger and the health. That's a shame. That is a real shame. Maybe this was made before you were able to do that, or when it wasn't so much of a thing. I don't know. Again, it's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. I'm still leaning on slightly above average, but only slightly, really. Let's head back to the main world. Let's go to the Nether and let's see. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's a nice slime. That is a nice slime. Wanted to make sure that we had a look at that. That is a nice slime. Okay, now let's head back to the main world and let's go and see what's happening in the Nether. Alright, so into the Nether we go, and I really hope Netherrack doesn't look like that. I really hope Netherrack doesn't look like... Oh, it does. Okay, Netherrack is not a pretty thing at all. Oh, that's tough to look at. Oh my days. Look at that ghast. Turn around. It's a one-eyed ghast. And it doesn't even have an eye. Oh, wow. Okay, we started off thick and fast. The magma cube does look like the magma block. Awesome. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Look, there it is down there. There it is. Awesome. Love that. Love that from you, mate. Well done. High five. Love that from you. And then we've got piglins over here. Okay, little outfit change. Those eyes are way too real. I can see their very soul in that. Okay. We've got fire here with quite a crazy animation. And if we go in it, it's a very crazy animation. Okay. This is not your PvP pack right here. Carry on looking around. So we got the red biome, the crimson nylium biome, or whatever it's called. That's Netherwart. Yeah, crimson nylium. I never know the name. I try my best, but I always forget. Okay, I mean, Netherwart looks a bit crazy. I do not like Netherrack. And from afar, it actually does look like it's photorealistic. When you get up close, you realize it's not, and it's more pixely. But okay. Do we have a fortress around? Alright, so we are at the fortress now, and we've got that block variation. So while I don't like the color of the bricks, and like just how they generally look, I really like the variation that we're getting here. That variation on the block is such a nice bit of detail. That's awesome. Very happy with that. And then down here we've got the blaze. How you doing, mate? We've got a couple of them. What about you over here? Alright, those eyes are nightmare fuel. Interesting. And then do we have a wither skeleton here? Now, I'm fairly certain if this is as old as I think this pack is, it's just going to be a flip of a standard skeleton, but I'd like to be wrong. Hopefully I can be. Anything down here? No, we've got zombified piglins there. Oh, so all zombies have lost their left eye. Okay. Where is this wither skeleton then? Ah, here we go. Ooh, okay, hang on. Color me a little bit wrong. Ooh. Oh, I take it back. I do apologize. There is differences here. So we've got the glowy eyes, the two-tone color of the skin, massive sword. I think the general shape of the body is a copy and paste, but not against it. I like it. I like that. That is cool. Yeah, okay, that's growing back some points. Let's get the wither out here. And the wither is spawning in now. Ooh, okay, so I really like that red color of the build-up. And then it keeps that same black and silver design from the wither as well. Or from the wither skeleton, sorry. And then the purple eyes. Not bad. Good creative changes there, in my opinion. Let's head to the end now. And let's see what the Ender Dragon, the Enderman, and Shulkers look like. Alright, so into the end we go then. Okay, we got block variation on end stone. Looking kind of cracked there as well. Kind of like cobblestone. Not bad. We've got an Enderman here. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like the mouth. I've seen this general shape before, I think, with the mouth and stuff. I don't know if it had the markings on the body, though. Okay, and then over here we've got the Ender Dragon. Oh, looking like free tone, in fact. There's a bit of yellow, a little bit of black, or a lot of black, and a little bit of purple. Scaly as well, kind of like a snake. Hey, that's not bad. I like the wings as well. Very nice. And then last but not least, let's get the shulker down here. Hopefully I cut the part where I said that I was looking for a blaze. It's a noisy texture and then an alien eye. Okay. Very rough looking though. Very rough looking. I really like the Ender Dragon though. The bosses have really done something for this pack. And it helps. I'll be honest with you. Let's head to the ancient city then. Let's see what the Warden looks like. And let's get my final score. Alright, so we are in an ancient city now then, and we've got quite a standard sculk. In fact, has it even... I think it has been updated, yeah. I think the sculk has been updated there. The blocks look really nice, the gothic feel to them. For the stone. There hasn't been a ton of realism in this pack, actually. I feel like they did themselves a disservice by mentioning it in the texture pack description. But I mean, aside from a little bit of fake photorealism, I don't hate this at all. We've got flowing water there as well. The stone looked really nice. Yeah, I mean, nothing really jumping out as being too crazy, but I think it's good. It's gotten more polished with the stone than it does with like the more natural blocks. But yeah, let's get the Warden out here. Alright, so I think the Warden is about to spawn. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. We got pearly whites. That's a massive set of gnashers right there. Okay, I like the bones being exposed. Quite a rough design. I expected worse, though. I feel like the thumbnail made this look like it was going to be a lot worse. Okay. Not bad. Kind of feels a bit hairy. A bit furry, even. Okay, not bad at all. Alright, so what am I going to give this texture pack out of 10? I've been a lot more open to this texture pack than I was at the beginning. I think this has really sold me on it a lot more. There is definite roughness around the edges, definite showing of its age as well. But I'm not going to give it a bad score. I think I'm going to go for a 7. I think 7's quite fair. It's not quite an 8. I think it's above average, and it's a good above average. So yeah, I feel good for 7. I feel like 8's too far. I feel like it's too old, it's too outdated, it's too rough around the edges. But there are some really good creative decisions here. I'm glad that I got to look at this, so thank you very much for suggesting it as well for Throwback Thursday. If you enjoyed this texture pack review, please do leave a like on the video. Drop a comment down below with your opinions and your review. I'd love reading your reviews. They're great. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers. So help us, please, get there very, very soon. It doesn't feel like it's going to be that long until we do. So thank you very much for the support. And yeah, that's going to be me. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.